Alright, we're in the finals, and we get to play first. Yes. We're going to keep it a little land short, but we got voyages in and return phalanx. Cannot really deny the value of those. As well as the fact that I can Scourge Mark too, so I've actually got some good things coming for me here. Good draw. Battle-wise hopline, alright. I think we just kill that now. I could wait to voyages end it, but I don't even want him to scry. Alright. So if we miss the land drop here, I'm going to probably Fate Foretold or something. But we didn't. Alright. So I guess we Scourge Mark here. Draw our card. And let's activate. And swing for 4. Because 4 is a lot of damage. Let's drop the Triton, and then we'll pass. Alright. Let's, let's activate this. I guess we could Sphinx's Disciple now. Yeah, let's do that. That's some real good potential value we're going to reap from that. So that seems like the right choice. Otherwise, I was planning on Fate Foretolding and attacking for 4 again, but let's just get our Disciple out there. Interesting. Oh, could be the Chromanticore deck. Let's activate the Phalanx. We're going to swing with Phalanx Disciple. If he tries to kill the Disciple, I'm thinking we'll probably bounce it. But maybe not. Oddly enough, I don't want to waste the Fate Foretold for just a card draw. I really want to get a good value out of Wave Crash Triton with it. Alright, well, the good news is we get to bounce that instead. He does gain life, but that's okay. One, two. Yeah, we need the land, so we'll put it on top. Building towards that Eater of Hope. Doesn't get to scry though, so still pretty good value for us, I would say. That guy's pretty good. All right. Good news is we can lock that guy down. And he's out of cards in hand. That's more good news as well. So he does five us here, though, which is pretty huge. But the good news is we are in value town right now. So play this. Actually, we can just maximize here. Why don't we do that? Wait, can we maximize? My thought was do Cavern Lamphead on the Wave Crash Triton now. Lock down this, but then we can't swing at the Phalanx. That's probably still okay. This is good use of mana. He can block here, but it's not going to do anything. And then next turn we get Eater of Hope. So that's pretty good as well. That's some good value for him there. Scholar, that's a real good one. Let's see what that's good. So we can get the Eater of Hope out. Now, I kind of want to keep this locked down. Let's do that. Let's Fate Foretold. Leave that locked down. Let's he can triple block, but then I'll kill Scholar, so that's not good for him. I think we activate and we swing. Swing team. The thing is, he can triple block, but killing Scholar is going to be devastating. So this attack is still good. He does get to draw, but I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. Did I forget to play a land? I hope not. I may have. That's pretty devastating. There's a sip of hemlock. Yeah. What all can I do? I can actually do Triton plus Nimbus Naiad, and that keeps this locked down, and I get in for 2. Let's do that. I don't want to take 5 unnecessarily here. I mean, we are literally in like a Scholar race now. Plus this. He's got like a crazy, crazy little engine going. So I'm going to have to nuke the Scholar or nuke the Horizon Chimera. Probably the Chimera. I mean, this at least keeps his mana busy. Whereas the Chimera is just free value every turn. Wow. I gotta figure that one out. And it's life loss too. Jeez. So you can block my Cavern Lampad. Cure is a huge deal. I have to sip this guy now. It's too big and it tramples. I guess it can't get through technically, can it? But he can just Kiora and gain life every turn. What are my other options? I can do... That's actually not terrible. Let's play Eater plus... Okay, we're going to do Eater of Hope. It just prevents damage too, right? Okay. So let's play Eater and return Phalanx. We got to get threats out there right now. I don't know if I want to trade a Cavern Lampad for a Burnished Heart. That is Intimidate, right? Yeah. I was like, for a second there. I can't deal damage with this because he prevented it or whatever. So, yeah, I guess we're going to let him untap with a dude this time. Kiora's got to die. I think that kind of goes without saying. Alright, so we got a Sip of Hemlock. That was a good draw. Okay, so we're going to sip this thing. We get to, guess, swing at Kiora. And then we pass. Leave up Nullify. Got some pretty good blockers. He does have that going for him right now, though, which is pretty obnoxious. At least it keeps his mana busy, like I said. And we've got currently, what, a couple turns. A few turns before we're dead from that. As long as we can kill Kiora so he doesn't keep locking down our dude. Now why would he do that? Hoplite? Does that change anything? Doesn't change a thing. Why would he do that? Oh, wow. I don't care if he knows about Master. He can see it. Gonna leave up Nullify. We've also got Eater of Hope. Why did he do that to Kiora? That didn't make any sense. It would have prevented him more damage because I would have been forced to attack it with Wave Crash Triton again. So he's playing 4-color Weirdness. Splashing for Kiora, which makes sense. I probably would. get a Chimera out of the deal too, which is also a phenomenal card. So he's got multiple heroic hoplites, which don't see a ton of play. The Scholar, which is, I wouldn't think good on the black splash, but he just made it work pretty good there. So very, very unusual deck. He does have blue, so Gainsay seems really relevant. Stops Kiora, stops Horizon Chimera. I guess stops Omen Speaker and Battlewise Hoplites, so these already seem like they have more than enough targets. Anything else that seems good against him? Not especially. Let's cut the Fate Foretold like last time. And bring in the Gainsay. Wait. What were the artifacts and enchantments we saw him play, if any? Did we see any? Yeah, we did. He did. He's got the Alseid or whatever, Observant Alseid, so he does have enchantments. Okay. Well, let's leave it in then. Let's try game 2. Yeah, this hand's fine. Actually, it's good. I actually thought it was 3 islands, which made me say fine, but it's actually really good. Because it's not 3 islands. Unknown Shores. Well, when you're in 4-color, that does in fact make sense. That works. Guess we do the Triton. Could get in for 3, but I'd rather just progress the board for now. Next turn I can get it. I can save these guys for bestowing purposes, which I think is actually more valuable. Maybe he is the Crim Manticore deck. We didn't even see red before. I kind of got the feeling we're dealing with Chromanticore. I don't know why else he'd be in 5-color, right? Doesn't really make sense. Alright, so gonna activate. I could play the Emissary here, but like I said, I think I'd rather just bestow it. Get value on value. Guess he could Battlewise Valor me here. Do I want to lose my Phalanx that way? Not especially. Let's play it chill. Alright, so we'll Nimbus Naiad will lock down his Disciple. Now we can start at least doing some mean things. No plays. There's our land, that's great. Let's do the Emissary. Leave the Disciple locked down. Get in for 6. It's actually going to be lethal next turn, believe it or not. I would have to go pretty deep. Like, all he would need was a Voyage's End or a Grip Tide, and that would quickly make that plan not work out. But if he taps out, I guess we technically could. Alright, he excoriated wisely. But that's actually not that bad. Okay, so... And he's tapped out. This is actually a very abusive turn. If he doesn't... we can definitely kill him if he doesn't block the Erebus's Emissary. So I think it's worthwhile to attack with all three guys. But I guess I could play Eater of Hope otherwise. Maybe we don't attack with the Phalanx. Here's the thing. If he doesn't block Emissary, he's dead. If he does block Emissary, we kill this and we get an Eater of Hope. I think I'd rather do that. He didn't block. I read this right? Oh, no, it doesn't. I only get, wait, 5, 7, 9, 11. It is lethal. Alright, so we discard 3 creatures and we kill him. Wow. That was absurd. Alright, well, we got it, and we got a Master of Waves, so that was a hell of a draft. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll see you for the next 8-4.